This is a showcase that tells the story of an equipment from the design phase all the way to the operation phase. Imagine that you're at home and you have a pipe that leaks and you have guests coming. Doesn't it drive you crazy? Now the idea here is that we have a digital twin that it goes through the process with the equipment or with the pipe, and that it tells you in advance when it's going to break and how you're going to do that. So let's take a look at the story. So first, in the design phase, you collect a lot of information, some from our customers, some from the operation team, and some also from the market. So what are the trends? What are people asking for? We get all of this into an innovation management tool that gives you, that filters it and prioritizes it so that it gives you a perfect design idea. From there, you go to the planning stage where you're going to figure out the supply and demand. Sometimes you have some items that you're going to standardize the production of it, and sometimes you want to enable your customers to customize their own products. And that is the stage where you measure it so you know how much you should produce. From there, we're going to move to the manufacturing stage. And in here, you're able to see first, set your workforce, assign them to the different workstations, and then from there, you're able to reserve them and start the production or the manufacturing of that specific item. Now, what's really interesting here is that we are using robotics for this. However, let's say there was an unexpected downtime in one of your workstations, the system will automatically be able to reroute that equipment or that valve to a new workstation so that we ensure it is produced and manufactured on time. Now from there, we're going to the delivery stage where we keep it in a warehouse in as perfect conditions, and then when a customer order is there, we are picking, packing them and loading it to the truck to get it to the customer just in time and with the right conditions. The final stage is when we have a customer, and usually they are operating this machine. So imagine you get it and you get the digital twin of this equipment. Now what is really interesting is that this digital twin allows you to monitor, to assess your equipment. It gives you an availability schedule so that it tells you that in the next 2 months you need to maintain this equipment. That automatically raises a maintenance request to the maintenance team, and it gives them step-by-step instructions on how to fix this valve. So now instead of just troubleshooting on the go, they know exactly the part that needs fixing. Now to complete the whole cycle, all these ideas and all this feedback is fed back to the design phase so that in the next edition of this valve, you're able to take these items into consideration. And that concludes the design to operate story from a supply chain perspective.